Hey everybody, it's Mickey D back again with Hellion. This is going to be season 3, episode 1, and I apologize, I haven't done a couple of streams in the last few days, or weeks, I guess I should say. Um, but hopefully be doing a few tonight, and then I'm actually on vacation for like 11 days, so should have quite a few streams going on then too. And I was kind of holding off on Hellion because I knew they announced that the update was coming out really soon. So the update just came out today. It has the warp overhaul, scanning overhaul, and then a few other tweaks and changes, of course. But that's the main part of it. And then they added some alternate starts, and it's based on your progression. So you don't see the alternate starts, which are basically harder scenario starts with no tutorial. So you basically got to hit, I guess, different mission points or whatever to unlock them. But we're going to go with the regular one. And we're going to skip the intro because we've seen that before. And we will probably skip some missions as well because we'll probably grab the first one. They changed it where you don't get a warp drive now. I guess you get a nanite core. Be nice if that actually changed color so you know that you hit it. And I should probably turn up the screen so you guys can see it. Yes. So off to the start. Anything? Anything? Yeah, it'll be nice that I guess the
Can anyone hear
cores
me?
have
Um,
no core.
this is Fiona Myers,
Why not?
First Officer of Daedalus. Not that that matters anymore.
Nothing.
But if you can hear me,
Yeah.
I need you to trust me. The station you're in is about to fall from
Ooh.
orbit,
Loot.
and you don't have much time, so grab your gear and head to the command module. You should be able to call for a rescue ship.
And you will die if you do take too long, because I have actually just kind of started it and then just sat here. But I don't know if that's because the station actually burned up or if there's just because there's not really any life support and... Nope. And yeah, what are some of the other changes they did? Nanite cores. Oh yeah, so with the scanning, which is one of the things I'm really interested in, is the you basically have a passive scanning and active scanning, and not everything's going to show up on the map, and some stuff is going to be basically the more active a station is, the bigger it is, that sort of thing. The more likely, or the easier it is going to be able to find it. Um, and supposedly there's a few things that are going to show up, kind of like a few stations all the time. They kind of reclassified some of the stations and added a new classification. I'm trying to remember. It's like basically the junkyards are different now. Um, oh, I think they changed that because that used to be instead of pipes. That's nice. Yeah, there's new damage effects that they've added. And yeah, I'm going to have to try to open this.
Regular access codes don't work anymore, and that's my fault. Sorry, but
Oh, I guess that was still
there
there.
should be a hacking tool somewhere. Just try to look around.
Yeah, I like this one. Only needs one, and then pretty much everywhere else you go in the game, you have to have two. So what else did they do? They disabled. So they did finally disable all the docking points for the NPC stations. So no more taking advantage of that. But they did unlock all the RCS systems, I guess. And you can see here's the new thing they've added. Basically, the radar system, different upgrades for different capabilities, or not different capabilities, but efficiency, less power drain, that sort of thing. Still nothing in there. Turrets have been color coded now, um, based on the tier, so they get like the lights on them are color coded, and what else
It'll
did they
take a
do?
few minutes for the ship
And
to get
then
there,
with the
but it
warp
will get there.
drive overhaul,
Ground corp, after all. They're the only good
warp
thing that ever happened in
cores
Hellion.
are color coded as well, like pretty much
Had
everything
we
else
put
in the
them in
game.
charge, we could
As
have
far as I know,
probably
you
avoided
cannot
this
tote
entire
anything
mess.
with a tier 1 warp
Anyway,
core,
head outside.
if
Just
it's
make
still
sure
called
you
that.
have enough oxygen. The ship probably won't have any.
That's one change, and then basically efficiency and the towing now is not based on the amount of modules; it's the size of the the mass of the modules, basically. Okay, so we should, and yes, as you can see, there's lots more damage effects and whatnot. Is the ship here? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it just jumped in. Yeah, so needless to say, some interesting changes. Probably some well-needed changes. And some stuff with the scanning. I mean, it's to add a little bit back more into the exploration. Supposedly Haven starts off at a higher orbit now, and then there's going to be. They said also they've added. There's going to be some like stations or modules that spawn outside, like farther out in orbit than used to, so they won't be like in the debris and whatnot. And those they'll be kind of harder to find because they're farther out. Because proximity does matter when you're doing scanning. Um, but they're going to. What was I going to say? But they're going to have like higher than the normal level or tier of items in them. So kind of be worth finding them. So it might be a way to get some blueprints and stuff without going to insanely dangerous areas before we're really ready to. Yes.
Alright, so you have to check the power supply and the warp drive. Oh wait, but to gain
Yep.
access,
Yep.
you'll have to register first. There's a security panel on the
Really?
bridge.
Is there? Okay. And we'll go with our lost cause. Confirm. Thank you. All right. Oh, yes, I do like that we get the drill. I don't know if they've changed anything else around. I'm still hoping they added an emergency supply spot to the Argus, though I haven't seen any notes, but we will find out. We should have air filter, life support. There should be now a radar around. I may have walked right by it. Huh. Oh, unless it's mounted on the outside. That's always possible. Oh, unless I think you can't upgrade the radar on the Sterops because it's supposed to be kind of like emergency use ship, you know, bare bones. But I could just be overlooking it too, because they actually had it thrown down somewhere. It was somewhere back in here. Oh yeah, radar system. Ah, right in front of me. Yeah, well, it actually goes pretty good with that console. Yes, yeah, radar system. Ah, there it is. Yeah, thanks, Flex. Yeah, I just found it. Just it's right there. I was expecting it to be like sitting out by itself somewhere, like here or something. And how much do we have? Now, supposedly these should all have a lot longer range now too. They've increased the hit points on. Really, really. How about I actually turn on this ship? Yeah, still only 2 hours on the military, but yeah. Well, actually, that's kind of worn down quite a bit too, so it's probably not too bad. All right. Yeah, we gotta search the. Well, we'll go to the closest one. Except are they? They are in the same direction. And unlike last time, let's try not to go flying into one. Hey, Void Starter. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm hoping they fix the whole jumping of the radar, because that's kind of annoying. Which we could, well, I don't think we're going to find anything here because it's the starter section anyway. Which one? Oh, Haven? Yes. They did a hot fix. And now I'm looking at the chat and not where I'm going, so. Oop. Hey, right there. We can't fly in reverse. We'll get a little bit closer. Yeah, you can see obviously a lot more damage effects now. And we should... good enough. All right. Oh, we can throw down some of that stuff we got. Not that I think we're going to get too much, but, you know, we don't really need. And we probably don't need the stim pack on us yet. But yeah, they did a hot fix 4 or 5 hours ago, I think, where they fixed Haven not spawning. Yes, which is I was hoping the stream, because they announced the update was gonna come out today, but you know that's today's kind of relative based on your time zone. So I was kind of hoping it was could have come out a lot earlier my time, because where I'm on a night schedule, I'm up quite late. But yeah, oh, is there one there? We might go back and grab that, because that was one thing I usually have trouble finding. Mainly because I forget to always go out and look for them. And I think this one is still... Yeah, usually one of these spawn-ins in empty. Which is kind of annoying. I mean, at least throw one thing in it. You know, give me a health pack. Small resource container. Something. But tier 1 area too, so... You know, not really expecting to get too much. Okay, where's the other derelict? Derelict power section. There we go. Nope. How far away are you? Yeah, we'll go for by suit. We don't have a lot of RCS fuel, though. But it's not that far. Yeah, that's what I've noticed, too. I mean, it's scripted, so... I think for the NPC stations, I mean, I haven't gone through enough playthroughs yet to know 100%, but I think they always have the same spawn, the same loot spawn in them. You know, they're not randomized like the rest. Which would make sense, because they are kind of handled differently by the game. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if you go to a big station now with all these damage effects, how much it kills the game. Oh, thanks, Void Starter. All right, here we come in. Yeah, hopefully they have done some optimizations though, because I think the last update was it just did not run as good as they usually have been. Oh, that's kind of funny. You can hear kind of like pulses from the. Yeah, I was gonna say there is usually a resource container over here. There we go. And the ammo. Maybe we can actually find a gun this time. We found some We found some pistols, but we didn't find any. Well, I did find one rifle off camera last time that was ended up not keeping because I played too far off. I was looking for the Argus, which now we know the coordinates, or we'll just not skip that mission. All right, which it's supposed to be a nanite core around here somewhere. Imagine maybe they stuck it where the warp core usually pops in. I got no upgrades either, which is kind of annoying. I wonder if they actually put stuff back in those. It seems like, oh, yeah, there's a waypoint. Look at that. It seems like the, not the fire extinguisher ones, but the other ones where the guns used to be. Yeah, same place where the warp core used to be. Now, supposedly, this will last quite a bit longer. And I think we've gotten everything, because I didn't see any upgrades down there. Yep. All right, and we're getting pretty low on RCS, so hopefully that canister had some in there. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it to, well, yeah, we can probably jump over to, how far are we for 3.9? Yeah, we'll take the ship. No! I think the game may have just crashed. Oh, nope, okay. For some reason it lost focus. All right, here we go. And I must say, I still don't like the whole helmet view thing they got going on. I mean, I guess it's kind of realistic, but... Yes, yes, I usually name it that. And then the Argus is usually the Wanderer. But this one's still good. Why are you making me replace it? Oh, that one will last longer. And it's definitely...
You need to find a safe place. Check the nav map. Look for an outpost or something. Anything with a stable orbit will do.
Oh, that does have some nitro in it. Yeah, because we're going to have to put... Really? You won't go there? I'm really hoping they'll do an overhaul on the, like the shelving and stuff for the spaces.
Okay,
All right,
listen.
so we're going to jump back to
You're a pilot or a navigator.
contingency
Right now,
and see
you
if
have
there
to
is
be
a
both.
resource injector there.
You need to set up and execute a warp maneuver. It might look complicated at first, but you'll see. It basically comes down to
We'll just
tweaking
take a
the
second and then we can jump
arrival
out
time until the warp line
to
turns green.
Haven.
Then just point the ship in the right direction.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because I guess until we get at least the tier 2 warp cores, we can't, or warp cells, we can't tow anything. So I would imagine they're probably pretty easy to find. It'll be interesting too because supposedly there is a speed difference. So it's basically speed and power versus efficiency. So we'll use more at the higher tiers. Oh, I'm not sure. I thought it was the warp cells, not the detonator? Because the detonator should just give you better efficiency overall based on the cells you're using. And technically we're upside down. No, it probably doesn't really matter in space. All right, we should hopefully, can we actually see if there's one there? No, because, you know, for some reason we have a spacesuit that doesn't have a zoom function. You think you could have some digital magnification. And I'm surprised the windows never crack. Ah, yes, very nice. That is one thing. We're definitely going to make a blueprint of that. I suppose we should check the outside rest of it. I don't think there's anything else, but it doesn't hurt to look. You know, except when we run out of RCS or, yep, just clip through that. That's okay. Yeah, and that is like the worst docking point. I really wish they'd get rid of that. I mean, I wouldn't even try to bring an Argus in over there. But even the stir-ups, I've done that, and that was just horrible. Half the ship like clipped through the station. Actually, it was. I think it was. I was docked onto, I don't know, some module, T module or something like here, and the whole entire front of the ship like clipped through the command module. It was not very good. Is that what they did? Because it used to be the singularity detonator was just a speed increase, basically. That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought that's what I read is that the warp cells, because I think the singularity detonators are the same, is they basically just give you a increased efficiency per level, and then so you're using less warp cell as you jump, obviously, um, and at a faster speed. Well, they're basically giving you a speed increase overall, but the warp cells is basically what sets how, I guess, how good the power is. I don't know. Maybe they're like, you know, lower voltage or something. Oh, look, and the helmet bug is gone where we're not, we're actually using our battery power now. Okay, so we should be able to jump to the station. Yeah, we should be in. Oh, yeah, they did. Oh, did they actually put it? Oh, they didn't even put us in a. Oh, that's annoying. So yeah, we get. Look at that. We've got some different overlays now. The asteroids. Yeah, I guess some of the bigger asteroids will show up, basically. And like, let me see. Yeah, visible, authorized, unknown, distress. And yeah, if you get visible, then obviously it shows up because we're in our passive. And then the authorized will obviously be our station. Unknown means you're kind of barely detecting it, sort of thing. And then supposedly, yeah, see that's our range. So you can sit there and fiddle with it if it'll let me. Yeah, and then it obviously consumes power. So wider range, narrow band. Oh, there we go. Oh, they don't actually let me. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Hopefully that'll, you know, it's first pass. I'm sure we'll be able to grab those. But yeah, but we're not going to mess with that right now because we got a warp. And I'm sure they're probably going to do a tutorial on. Oh, wow. We're not. Oh, No, we don't want to do that. Yes, because it's going to jump us to contingency station. Haven. Warp 2. Yes, because that's where our spawn is set. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah, so we're on emergency warp, basically, because we have no warp core. Speed too low. Oh, wow, 7 minutes. Oh, yeah, that's definitely not near as fast as it used to be.
Okay, once you're in a stable orbit,
Because usually take it. Well, it is
you'll be
farther
on
out
your own.
too, but
And
still.
this is all I can do for you. Look, Hellion is not what you thought it would be, or what any of us hoped
Yes.
for.
Yes,
Maybe
the
if you
singularity
need to
core, because
explain how it
you're
all went
basically
wrong,
getting a speed and efficiency upgrade based on the
I'm,
singularity core,
I'm not even
the
sure
singularity
if
detonator.
all of this
But it's
is
actually
real, or just some
because it's
crazy
basically
dream
your
I can't
overall.
wake up from.
So you have to have enough power,
Or even if
basically.
it's mind
So
control,
you could have like a tier
I
one
could
and
very well just
you know do
be
like
imagining things.
3 T connectors or something.
God, it's getting so confusing.
Yeah. So it's yeah, and they did update the warp graphics, obviously.
But if there is actually someone listening to me, search for my logs. It's all in there. You might be able to figure out what happened. To do what I couldn't. Perhaps even find us a way out of this. This is, or at least I think I am, Fiona Myers, First Officer of Daedalus, signing off.
It does. It's kind of dark and gloomy now, though. I feel like it's like foggy. Yeah, it's not near as glaring on the eyes, especially like if you're playing it dark and in the dark in like the middle of the night. You'd be like, oh, you can't. Well, I don't know. Actually, we're not getting close. It'd be interesting to see. I have a feeling now we won't be able to see like if we're coming up on a planet, which thankfully they did. You know, fix. They show up in the right spots now. So, oh, I can just get up too. Oh yeah, we can still see a planet. Okay, that's good to know. Because every now and then I'm like, that's kind of close. Actually, it'll be interesting to see if we can see a planet in the front of us because it looks like it's kind of like, a foggy ring therein. So we might not really be able to see too much. Yeah, I do like it better though. We're definitely going to have to try to find a warp core, get our speed back up, especially for moving stuff. I mean, we never even did get to move the station last time either, but that's because it took forever to find an Argus too. And I wanted to move it to a, higher radiation area, so which I still want to do, just because it would be convenient. Oh, 3 minutes. Yeah, and here's my usual gripe. I really wish they would get rid of the timed warp in single player. Just make it instantaneous. We don't really gain or lose anything in single player from having, you know, timed or instantaneous warps. I mean, as long as the game calculates, which might be a bit much asking for the way the game is now, but, as long as it can actually calculate where everything is and pop you out in the right spot, I can see all kinds of bugs cropping up with that. Yes, yeah. Yeah, we should at least get. Hey, Tommy. Yeah, it's been a little while. I know I've been horrible at keeping a stream schedule since I started the new job, but trying to get back onto streaming again regularly, and I do hope to be doing at least a couple streams tonight. I'm gonna be up for a while anyway. I've got laundry doing, and then but I do gotta take a nap at some point before I hit the road at like 3 a.m. So we'll see how that goes. I might do a couple, take a nap, and then because I have to be up around like 1 in the morning anyway, um, and then do another stream before I hit the road. So, and right now I plan on being Hellion. I mean, we got a new update, so like I said, we'll blow through the missions. Well, we're gonna actually we'll get the warp core just so we know where the to find it right off the bat as soon as we can, basically. Unless we do the insane thing and just jump to a really high level, which we've done a few times. Um, but yeah, I definitely want to play around with this. So and see where we get. But yeah, it'll definitely. I think the biggest scanning will be kind of interesting. I really want to see what they've done with the new, kind of changing the junkyards and whatnot. For how that affects, finding stuff because now we're gonna have to scan for it, and I do think they drop off after time. Not 100% positive, but so we will see. I definitely think it's going to be a little bit more of a, I don't know, maybe challenge to find stuff. I don't know. We'll see. And then we'll have to see how the radar upgrades, scale. I don't know if they increase the range. I know they said they decrease the power usage, so I don't know if that might be all it does. All right, finally out of warp. Oh, there's a Sterops wreckage there. Oh, oh, maybe that's where we get the warp core from. Now, how did we do this last time? Because last time we did this and it worked out really well. Because I grabbed. Oh, because I think I grabbed the outpost and then I used that I moved that around to dock to everything else. Oh, which I don't even know if we can do. We probably can't. We can't even do that. No, we're gonna have to manually move them because we don't have a warp core, so we can't move stuff. Yeah. And that's kind of a bummer because that actually worked out really good. Ah well. I guess we can go ahead and dock to the outpost though, because we'll want to combine our power generation for now. And outpost. Yeah, because we'll move the other ones. Right. Oh, other way. The only thing bad about this too is it kind of blocks the getting into the solar panel a little bit. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, we're gonna slow that down a little bit. It does seem to be running smoother, which is nice, but it's basically no modules, so we'll see. see once we go into the true test is when we're at like one of the junkyard stations and we've got the debris field because that's what was killing it before. And docked. Thank you. All right. Is there anything we need to take with us? I should probably leave that with us. We emptied that, so we'll take it with us so we can fill it up. This actually has some resources in it, so we do want that. Sometime we'll have to put that. What is it with tab? For some reason, tab is sometimes closing my window or my screen. Interesting. And we can actually just turn it off for now and let it. Oh, actually, we don't want to do that because we take more damage. That's right. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Oh, remember the nice days when they were perfectly lined up? Okay. One of these. Yeah, that looks like that'll work. Oh. Yeah, let's do that one. Thank you. Oh, the glare from the sun. Yeah, I'm going to be really missing the upgraded suits. Oh, wow, it actually put a little bit of spit on the station when we docked. Did not used to do that. And we haven't got a welder yet, so we'll have to come back out. All right, where's the... Really? You're that far away? Oh, my God. Yeah, okay, we're all right. Wow. Okay. Actually, we can go get the proper warp drive first, too, because that'll be on the way. Sort of. No, wait a minute. Is Fabricator closer than I thought? Oh, it's 1.4. Okay. I thought it was 3.8 for some reason. Derelict corridor. We actually have another piece of derelict out there, too? Oh, I wonder if the Fabricator's attached to it. That would be kind of cool. Yeah. Well, we'll hit the derelict corridor piece first. And that might be with the, if we can slow down. That's what happens when you're focused on the wrong item. And I swear, it's like Space Engineers. It takes like twice as long to brake than it does to speed up. Yep. At least we haven't bounced off anything yet. That is always a good start in my book. All right, here we go. Take two. All right, yeah. Then we can hit the. Oh, gee, yeah. I'm sitting here reading the other signs. Oh my God, really? Okay, third time's a charm. The thing's gonna blow up before we get over there. Yeah, I was sitting there reading how far the fabricator module was and the warp core was. All right. Well, at least we didn't get quite so far away this time. All right, let's watch the speed. Oh, I'm missing the tier 3 batteries we had before. It's like lasted forever. That and the nice little battery bug. It'll be interesting because now I'm wondering, is this a scripted piece or is this just one of the random pieces? Supposedly we're supposed to have the changes with the junkyards and stuff is we're going to have a lot more kind of random stuff popping in, I guess. You know, smaller pieces of whatever. And then we'll find out this is a mission thing and we'll have to come back over here later on. Or that there just won't be anything here at all. Yeah, not even any resources. What is up with that? And of course, that's where the warp cores always used to show up. Most of the time. Ah, alright. Well, that was kind of a waste, but let's go get the fabricator. I'm trying not to blow through it, by it like 3 times. Yeah, okay, cat. You gotta go down. Oh, and I probably have to answer that. Oh, and we're on the bottom side. Yeah, not much point in going in yet. Yeah, it does seem like the game is running better. You know, one thing I'm surprised they've done is that you can do the blueprints off of stuff that's completely used up. You know, with as kind of hardcore as the game normally is, I, I'm kind of surprised that they've allowed us to do that and haven't gotten rid of it. As you know, because basically the thing's like worn out or broken, so. Oh, what's with the spin? All right. Now we can spin. Okay. Here we go. Let's say I always do look forward to the well, I'll finish that thought first. The Hellion updates because they usually do quite a bit. You know, it takes them a little while in between updates, but overall, really not that long of a time. But I think September is when Breath Edge, whichever one it's called, is getting its big update, and they're adding like the second chapter, and we'll have the base building and vehicles, and I don't know if that's the, I don't think it's the, I don't know if it's the end of the game, but a lot of new content, and I do believe we have to start a new game, which would kind of make sense because it is such a big update. But that is what I'm looking forward to, as well. But yeah, like massive update, I guess. Which is I don't know when's it been, like 9 months, a year or something. So so far away, and then I'm gonna speed up and I'll go too fast. And I should probably be breaking instead of trying to read that text I just received. We might just drop down here. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Let's not go up. Yeah, that could have gone really bad. That's all right. We'll just keep breaking. We'll reverse. We're underneath it. Okay, now we're on the other side. Let's slowly close in. Oh, actually, I should check too. Actually, let's not do that. That was. Yeah, I got a text that I kind of need to read. Which was kind of a bummer, but. Oh well. All right. Thankfully. Okay, docked. Yes, that could have gone bad. Very, very bad. But it didn't, so that's good. Yeah, we're definitely going to go into the station, do repairs, get it booted up, and then we can go out because we're probably getting a little low on oxygen there. All right. And I really, well, I guess it does kind of make sense. I kind of wish there was a way to open and close doors on the inside of the base. You know, from the inside, like the consoles when you're the atmospherics. Kind of makes sense you would have it, but oh yeah, our battery's getting really low too. Oh, we did get a tier 2. We didn't get a tier 3 this time. That's kind of a bummer. Oh, you're doing that annoying I can't pick things up. Yes, we want this to be our spawn point. Supposedly yes, thank you. And do we have... Oh, no batteries. Because we do need to charge. Yeah, and we are going to actually end up skipping all these. Let me save. Where are we at on time? I'm probably going to end the stream here. I've got to reply to that text. It's going to take a few minutes. We're at 49 minutes. Not as long as I normally do. I do plan on coming back. It'll probably be 15, 20 minutes or something, though. But we'll get the station put together and whatnot. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in a bit.